everyone standing up. We have plenty of room. Come on down, make yourself comfortable. I think as Dr. Cruz mentioned, today we're celebrating achievement not many universities get to celebrate. And as an academic medical institution, we've always had that expectation, that challenge, that inner challenge to perform our research, contribute to the growth of knowledge of science as well as medical discoveries. Today we stand on the shoulders of our predecessors. Some of you were in the audience that were here, faculty members a while ago. We stand on your shoulders today when we meet this highly coveted aspiration of R1 status within the nation. So attaining R1 means we've met that challenge and we're doing it in a really good manner. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. But attaining this is not by accident, and I think I have, as Associate Dean for Research, I have a lot of thanks that I need to get through. It's made possible by institutional commitment and value for research. Dr. Cruz, thank you for your support of research throughout it. Research is expensive. It takes facilities, it takes money. And Dr. Cruz, thank you for that support. It takes an institution that has that culture to value research as a means to improve medical care of our patients today as well as for the tomorrows to come. For that, the leaders in all of our departments, institutes, and centers here at the School of Medicine, thank you for instilling that in all of your faculty, all of the residents and trainees that come through our programs as well. And then we're really nothing without the passion of our faculty to make research happen. We've met that challenge. We are passing that passion on to our trainees, which is critical, and we'll come back to that towards the end here. So to my colleagues, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your dedication, your passion to keep research going here at the School of Medicine and passing it on to that next generation. In addition to those, as ADR, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank others that help us with our research enterprise globally, and in particular behind the scenes support staff that maintain our research core facilities, the core equipment, our oversight institutional regulatory entities like legal and compliance, which is on our side, grants and contracts, grants accounting, various institutional review boards here. Collectively, these behind the scenes groups are referred to as those indirect activities that support research. They enable us to carry out the research that we're doing, so thank you for that. Many of those are regulatory obligations set forth by the federal government and or state government. It takes people with expertise and time to be able to help us with that, and we're fortunate to have some of the best personnel in those committees. As Dr. Cruz mentioned, our breadth of activities going on here span the continuum of biomedical research, from discovery sciences in our laboratories up to application of those at the bedside in our clinics and in our hospitals, our partnering hospitals at Memorial across the street in St. John's down the street a bit. Our studies address all sorts of diseases, specific diseases at molecular and cellular levels, like cancer and hearing loss, women's health, Alzheimer's, and many, many others. We have clinical trials, those studies that are exploring new treatment options and avenues right at the bedside that offer yet another level of hope for patients that come to SIU. We have studies reaching the communities we serve and nationwide with population-based studies in cardiovascular diseases, mental health, and many other topics as well. And it's really this continuum that I'm very proud of. When I first became ADR, I knew research was happening. I didn't realize the breadth of things that were happening here, and I remain really impressed by the breadth of the studies that are ongoing here. We're making differences today with our research at the bedside and the promise to our communities that we'll be here for the future care as well with new innovations. I think for me personally, R1 status is a reflection of a vibrant institution that values novel thinking and innovation. As Dr. Cruz mentioned, that's what we want to be known for here at SIU, is valuing that novel thinking and innovation. This makes for a very attractive environment to recruit the best and brightest clinical physicians, scientists, graduate students, medical students, and residents to SIU in the community that we serve here. Training the next generation of our researchers is absolutely critical. As talented as our researchers are today, we all know we're gonna need the next generation to carry forth some of these ideas, make them reality in the near future or maybe distant future. So I think as Dr. Cruz mentioned, the importance of training scientists is one of those key aspects of R1 status. So I just want to highlight that just a little bit more. To that extent, that at the School of Medicine, we have about 65 research track graduate students and 10 postdoctoral fellows engaged in research on this campus as well as our Carbondale campus. That's in addition to about 33 medical students that are in our research scholars track that Dr. Cruz mentioned. These we hope will become the next cadre of clinical scientists that are practicing medicine, applying research to their practice of medicine as well. And then we have countless residents in all of our clinical departments engaged in research that I don't know how many, but there's a lot of them in every clinical department carrying out research activities. And it's really this training for me that's really critical and important. It is the foundation and definition of an academic medical institution that we are here at SIU. So yeah, I'm really proud. I'm really proud of our contributions to help SIU attain that R1 status. This is just a reflection of our environment here and the aspirations of all of our faculty and our staff here at the School of Medicine. Research is expensive, and as I mentioned, and requires significant institutional support and contributions. I like using a very succinct statement that I think summarizes SIU's dedication to research, and that's from Mary Lasker. She was a philanthropist, an early medical health philanthropist and advocate for raising money for research back in the 40s and 50s, so a woman way before her time with her aspects and her funding of research. She actually helped create funding for many of the institutes now at SIU, including the Cancer Institute, at NIH, including the Cancer Institute. She was seminal in developing that institute. And her phrase is very short, very succinct, but I think very powerful. If you think research is expensive, try disease. And I think that's a model that many of our faculty espouse with our research. Yes, it's expensive, but someday it's going to be less expensive than the patients that have to suffer from the various diseases. So to wrap it up to my colleagues in Carbondale, I think that might be on mind, certainly to my colleagues here, thank you for all you have done and continue to do to advance biomedical research here at the School of Medicine. It feels really, really good to celebrate with you today. Thank you for everyone else that has joined us today. We being the School of Medicine, we enjoy and benefit from the support of our communities that we've always gotten for everything that we try to do here at SIU, and research is just one of those. So with that, I think, Chris, we do have a
little video.
Short video for everyone.